Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Form Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today we are going to be checking out Graffiti by All Hours. First off, I want to give a hearty congratulations to both All Hours and Eden Entertainment for their acquisition into JYP, joining the JYP family. That was a shocker. I was on YouTube one day, and just in my suggested feed, it said All Hours, like Graffiti teaser preview, etc. And it was on the JYP channel, and I was like, that's not right. And I clicked it, and I didn't watch, like, I didn't spoil the song for myself, but I learned through that they got acquired by JYP. That's crazy. And I'm really happy for them because of a handful of new debuts from last year that I really, really enjoyed. I actually still have to go back and check out their actual debut, but I checked out their first comeback song, Shock, and I fell in love. I fell in love so much, both with the members. I really like the members. I like their performance. I like their energy. And the song for Shock was just like phenomenal. I doubt they're gonna keep up the funk energy that we heard in Shock, because that would be a very crazy aggressive sonic concept to go for and continue. But we also have a double title track situation, which, by the way, hey, get acquired by JYP and you're dropping a double title track. Hey, that's a step up. Good for them. So we're gonna check out Graffiti here. Gonna check out the next title track music video, Gimme Gimme, in a separate reaction. But let's go ahead and get started. Oh, just getting right into it. Okay, literal graffiti littered set. All right. I'm still getting to learn them, but I like him so much. Where is it? Oh, I know this set. Okay. Oh, there he is. You guys have gotten a close-up. Oh, this song reminds me of something. Can't quite place my finger on it. It does remind me of another K-pop song. Woo! Oh, that is such a cool transition. Wow. That's a cool ass song. Woo! Damn. Woo! We got this. Oh, I remember him now too. Oh, it's the "Let's Go We Go." It reminds me of something very, 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 very specifically. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Graffiti by All Hours. First off, love the song. Even though the "Let's go," na, na, It reminds me of something. It's bothering me so much. What it reminds. It's not that it's sampling anything, but more so like it's a similar melody that's like it's just like a 1 second thing and then it's completely different. But I really enjoyed it. Now, Graffiti is definitely more of a performance driven video than what you would consider to be an official music video. But that's not to say that there are rules as to what is an official music video and isn't an official music video. I will say this is like a step above a performance music video and a step right below of what we typically consider to be official K-pop music videos. But it's an official music video if you just say that it's an official music video, right? Like you, the artist, or you, the label, decide what is an official music video and what isn't. And I think in that term, they did an amazing job. I'm going to assume that Gimme Gimme is going to be the more, but like we threw money at this music video, right? I think Graffiti, especially for like a double title track, like just because you were acquired by JYP doesn't mean suddenly you are JYP and you have a JYP budget. And even a JYP budget, like for debut groups, is still going to be modest compared to a group that has, been around and achieved accolades for like nearly half a decade, like Stray Kids, right? So I'm not holding them to that kind of a standard. But Graffiti, I think, does some interesting things to definitely warrant this being a little bit more than just a performance video, which, hey, I love a good performance video. It's actually much more exciting. It gives you a better direction of the song. And frankly, it really depends nowadays. I'm kind of leaning a lot more towards music videos that are able to incorporate choreography and performance in an extraordinary way and use that to tell the story of a music video than most. Now, I would say there's not much of a story here, but I also find that like there's so many K-pop groups as well, and I think so many groups do thumbs up. So many groups do amazing things that the typical standard, like, ooh, we just kind of stand around and look pretty and have pretty B-roll. This is kind of like, I'm like, it's all right, but it's time to innovate the formula. And I think some groups are doing that. I think Graffiti kind of leans a little in the realm of Shock. Now, the set isn't necessarily the same as Shock, which again, I do think we're going to be getting a little bit more of that in the actual Gimme Gimme video. But Shock was also extremely choreo driven. And I think that is a very good decision. I think this is a group that is pretty powerful with their energy. They give me like a very young Monster X sort of vibes. Not many group can even earn that kind of a comparison. Like Monster X are such beastly performers, but we're also beastly performers at a very young age as well. And I think Graffiti showcases that really well. Let's go ahead and just like listen to this one more time. Maybe I'll freaking figure out what it's reminding me of. But while visually it's like not my favorite thing in terms of like lighting and stuff like that, that's not a bad thing. It's just that it's very dark in terms of its color grading. It's like very stylistic, almost noirish, and very heavy grain. None of these are bad things. I just really like the Shock set a lot. But it's very, very cool looking. But I love that it just gets into the performance. The fact that we start like that. Oh my God, what is that? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, interesting. It reminds me of, I think, the drum horns or drums in Treasure's King Kong. And I think that shouting later on reminds me of On Guard by On Butter. I think that's what it is. I wanted to see more of him after the Shock promotions, because he didn't have much in Shock, and I really, really like him in this. Very well set dressed for a performance video too. Like, this is, if we're talking performance video, this is a high budget performance video. They really put a lot into it. Graffiti just is always going to immediately have, it's going to trigger thoughts of like messiness and a lot of just paint art, right? And so you get a little bit of that. You've got this painted piano back there. You've got some destroyed furniture. You got paint on the tires, and you've got all of these plastic tarps coming down. And even I think the design team did a great job of, they added the tarp over the ladder, and they also draped this long piece of tarp over these the air ducts. So I have definitely seen music videos that only do these vertical tarps that you see. One, they also they have two tarps right here, and then they have two tarps back here, and then two tarps back here. So there's 3 layers to those tarps. So it creates like a very cool depth of field. So it looks really, really good. But then I think also having like these drooping, almost drape type of situations where it's kind of looping over the air ducts is also very smart. It just creates like a really cool visual. This is all just like practical stuff, but it's a great use of like the existing air ducts. Their transitions are really, really good too. And I think that's also what makes this so much more than just a performance video. The going into the graffiti, it's a little bit hypnotic. And so switching to the strobing lights to then switch sets in general was also a really great idea. The transitions are really great. So starting from the elevator, that's a great transition. The strobing is also a really great transition. God, he's so great. I just wish there were more close-ups, but I love that. I love the side angle during that push move. Just that one insert. Even inserts like that make it that much more extra special. And that's an incredible transition. Especially because it's a very big dramatic beat switch up. And so when they go deep into that shallow focused hand, that's really, really cool. So this is all shot in one location, and they just have really, really cool setups. God, that vocal is incredible. Beautiful. Backlight of the orange glow on the cement wall. Strobing again, and then switching between all 3 sets. Ooh, the long focal length shot. Okay. Very well shot. Very well cut. Oh. Ooh. Okay. This just only gets me hyped even more for whatever Gimme Gimme has to offer, for sure. I think it's a great video. I think it's definitely worthy to say like it is like a performance video hyped up to the level of a music video, right? I really appreciate I think the star here is the design team, like the set design team, how they designed the several different setups. I think especially that last set is a very inspired choice. The lone cement wall backlit with like how I have backlighting right here backlit with the kind of gold sort of color or warm amber tone because it's a very cold music video, right? Throughout the music video, it's just all very cold, very blue. And so that final scene to have that warm tone lighting gives you a nice balance switch up. So then when you visually see it, it kind of like triggers something in you just because they break from the traditional color pattern. And you don't want to do that unless it's for like a big finale moment like that. And so I think that was really, really well done. I think it was shot incredibly well. I think the camera work was really awesome. I think there are some really inspired shots. The one where it cuts to the side profile in that second set when he pushes out like this, as well as like this really long focal distance wide shot that they have. They use it just the once. And that's honestly the coolest too. It's such a hard editing choice to take really cool shots and only use it once. But it's a very cutting move. When you do that, I think it creates a lot of impact in a video. And so I thought that was such a brilliant choice. And so I would say it's probably like a lower budget video than what you would consider most title track official videos, but they also have 2 title tracks. And so I actually think Graffiti is an awesome video. I really adore it a lot. And I'm excited to check out Gimme Gimme. So I'm going to wrap this video up right here. I'm just going to go check out Gimme Gimme next. So I hope you guys will join my reaction for that. If you enjoyed this, you want to support the channel, go ahead and hit the like button down below. You can subscribe over here. I have a button for you right here. You can check out my other videos over here. And I will see you in Gimme Gimme.